What's up, campers? We're out here at 6 Mile Lake for the weekend, and we want to show you as much as we can about this park. Alright, we're at the park store. Let's check this place out, see what they got to offer us. Pretty big, actually. Perfect. Big one. I just wanted to take a quick second before things get too busy on like Sunday when I'm leaving. Check out the dumping and filling station for you. Now there's only one dumping station, and then on your way out it would be on your left in the same location as where you're checking in. Also, there are two filling stations right here and right here. Now that is kind of a pain in the bum if you want to fill, because when you come in, you'll have to do your check-in, go around the building, fill up your tanks, then go around the building again, and off you go to your camping site. So as you're leaving, you're going to want to leave a little early if you plan on dumping, because it's going to be busy. There's only one lane, and if you're leaving at a busy time, odds are there's going to be a big long lineup. Okay, well, tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw up our tarp. And I got a special tool I wanted to show you. Tips and tricks, if you will. Alright, let's get going. First of all, you need a good pile of tangled up rope, preferably 100 foot or so. Then, I guess we gotta untangle it. What's Chevy Chase always say? Little knot here, Russ? Here, you can sort that out.
Sorry, I have to go.
Thanks for the help.
You're welcome, anytime.
You'll be thanking me when you dry tomorrow. Nice. Second thing you need is a dog to retangle it all up. Look at this guy. Come on, Bruno. What are you doing, man? Makes things way more interesting. Okay, now that we've untied the knots and then our dog retangled it and we've untangled it again, we end up with this. You got your nice clean rope, perfect little line. Here is the tip and the trick. I have a special tool just for stringing lines. Bam, 1-inch wrench. And all we want to do is tie it on the end. Oh, you're alive, Bruno, you're okay. Now, like that, and just a simple granny knot. Or you can turn a granny knot into what I call a mow knot. Because if you don't know how to tie knots, what you do is you tie a mow knot. You don't know? You tie mow. But the issue with the mow knot, it can easily be turned into a will not knot. Meaning, it will not come undone. Alright, let's get going. From my experience, it's going to take more than one try, no matter how good you think you are, to get that rope where you want it. Yay! We got it. We'll roll out our tarp now that we got that center line drawn. I just tie them off real quick and easy, little something I can undo real quick. I wonder if that's long enough. Now if you notice, I had to put somebody in the trailer because he was getting on my nerves. Weren't you, buddy? Drive me nuts. Yeah, you were. You're a good boy. Bruno likes to help. By that I mean he likes to get in the way. Okay, now if you can see, this is longer this way than this way. And for this application, since I have my stringer line from this tree, this one right here, to that one right there, I think I'm gonna run it long ways because I do want to cover some of this fire pit up, because tomorrow I have guests coming and I'm supposed to cook them dinner, and it's calling for 100% rain, but it never rains when you're camping. You know, I do find that if I take the time, do all this work to set up my tarp, it doesn't rain. Even though the weatherman says it's got a 100% chance of rain, I'll do this hour's worth of work, take my time, set it all up nice, not a drop the next day. But only time will tell. It's the times you don't set it up that it pours. Trust me on that one. Here's the fun part. I gotta take the one end of the tarp, string it up and over that, all by myself. Wish me luck. Alright, we got the two fronts done. Now I gotta do the backs. Alright, now that we have everything all strung up, it's just a matter of moving it all around, tightening all the 4 lines on the 4 corners of the tarp to get it where we want it. Alright, well, that'll definitely work. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but sometimes you don't tell the tarp tells you where it wants to go. It'll keep us dry. I'll show you better tomorrow. It's getting kind of dark right now. So my theory was wrong. It rained all yesterday, and I wanted to show you how the tarp held up. So let's have a look here real quick. Now it's starting to sag a little bit. I did adjust the lines a little bit in order to get it the way I wanted, so the water would pour off a little bit better. As it would rain, the weight would bring this line down and it would all pour off right there. Worked quite well. I also added a line from there way up into this tree to give it more of a peak so that wouldn't fill up with water. But down under here, all yesterday, it was off and on raining, pouring at sometimes, and we stayed nice and dry, didn't we, Mama? We haven't had our coffee yet. Alright, why don't we get down to some information on this park. 6 Mile Lake is located here on the 400. Now, if you are coming from Parry Sound, it is a quick 45-minute drive, about 75 kilometers for you to come. Now, if you're coming from Gravenhurst over here, it's only going to take you roughly an hour. It's going to be about a 65-kilometer drive. Now, from all the way down here at London to make your way up is roughly 3 hours and 325 kilometers. From Toronto, it's 2 hours straight up and 175 kilometers. And then Aurelia, it's 50 kilometers and 45 minutes. Now, I've had people ask me about this and why I pick random areas on the map. And the reason behind it is if you're coming from London or Windsor, you pretty much have to go through London to get there. Whereas if you're coming from Sudbury, you would have to go through Parry Sound in order to get here. And if you're coming from, say, Ottawa or anywhere in this area, you would probably cut through Aurelia in order to come up. So that's why I kind of pick different areas on the map in order to give you a rough idea of where you're coming from and how long it'll take you. Now let's have a look at this park map. When you're coming in, you're going to come through your park office, your registry, and your trailer dump station is right here. So on your way out, you just keep to your right and you can go through here, and I'll show you the dump station and water fill site. Your park store is right there. Now, this is what I liked, is this pet exercise area down here is a great little area. It's off leash, so you can let your animals roam free as long as they're behaving themselves. I do really enjoy all of these sites through here. From what I've seen, they are all really nice sites. And then up in here as well, they are really cool walk-in sites. For some of them you have to scale kind of the rock face in order to get up there. So that is what I would consider a walk-in site as well. They do have 3 walk-in sites right here. Now throughout this whole campground, every site that I have seen is fairly nice. I would call it semi-private areas. We're going to go down here and we're going to have a look at this beach. I'll show you the boat launch. You can bring boats here, small to mid-size. The biggest one I've seen thus far is roughly around 20 foot. I don't think I'd bring anything bigger than that. Now the docks are first come, first served. There is additional parking for your trailers as well. Sorry about my map. I killed a mosquito on it. Let's talk about the hiking trails. As far as I can see, there's only 3. Now you have the Living Edge Trail. It's 1 kilometer long, it's moderate. And if you're paying attention, you can see lots of wildlife. You'll also get a glimpse of beaver lodges and the wetland areas as you're taking this trail. There's the David Lynn Trail. Now, sorry if I butchered his name, but apparently he was an artist here, and a lot of his paintings were inspired by this trail. Now, that trail is only 1 kilometer long as well, and it is also moderate. Now, the third trail is the Marsh Trail. It's 1 kilometer long, and it's moderate as well, and that is a loop around the wetlands. Alright, now all of the trails are located at the north end of the park, and they are all through here. So you have your David Malone Trail, your Marsh Trail, and your Living Edge Trail. Now they do have a pavilion here, and that's where I actually had to do all my maps and fun information stuff. Let's head down to Dog Beach. Hopefully you can see, but in behind me is the main beach, and maybe we'll walk Bruno down there and check it. At the main beach, they have a nice playground for the kiddos. They also have a canoe rental place where you can rent canoes, kayaks, and stand-up paddleboards. Let's check it out and see what the prices are. The boat launch is really nice here. Carrying all your gear up there, baby. This campsite's all the way up top of that hill. Site 27, you go all the way up this hill. All the way up. So on my journeys, I stumbled upon the Discovery program that they run here at 6 Mile Lake. Now hopefully I can do it justice, because it sounds really, really cool, especially for families. They also run a Learn to Camp program, and it's more for people who are unfamiliar with camping, who have never really done it, don't really know exactly how. If you want to learn about the Learn to Camp program, go on to ontarioparks.com/learn-to-camp. Now with the Learn to Camp, it covers 4 topics. Setup, takedown, camp kit. It also covers how to build a fire. It also covers what to expect on your first day of camping, and campsite cleanup, an intro to plants and animals. So I think that's pretty darn cool, actually. I wish that I'd taken a program like that when I was first starting off camping, because I just kind of learned as I went, right? With the Discovery program, it's a drop-based program. It runs 4 times a week here. Now this is specific to 6 Mile Lake Park. The Discovery program runs 4 drop-ins per week. It's exploration-based that focuses on children and families developing skills to look at the park through a naturist's eyes. Discovery also rents out 2 types of Discovery rental booklets: Explore kits and Art in the Park. These kits are available for both campers and day users to borrow for the day, running on these select days. Sorry if that was a bit scripted, but I tried to do it without reading and it was impossible for me. But I will show you what comes with your little kit. So this is what comes with your kit. It comes with a little bag, a little stuffy, and then these are your activities. And on the back, it shows you little things that are around the park in the immediate area. Now with this, it comes in here. You got all of this information, and it is a lot. And then also a little pamphlet. Now in this leaflet, it tells you how to go about doing some photography in the parks, how to check for ticks, everything you need to know about trail safety, the Canadian Shield, and all the neat stuff on the wetlands. If you are heading out to an Ontario park, a provincial park that is, check on the website and see if they do run the Discovery program, because if you do have kiddos or a small family, I think it'd be awesome to check out. Alright, it's bumper sticker time. This is the first time we've seen an Ontario Parks bumper sticker, so of course we gotta buy that, right? This way, right? Perfect. And then, of course, 6 Mile Lake. I think we're gonna end up putting this one right here. We're gonna have to buy a bigger trailer, baby. We're running out of room. We got what, like maybe 4 more parks? 5? It is time for pros and cons.
Yay.
Yay. So what did you think of 6 Mile Lake, baby?
It's a nice park. It's a smaller park, but it was really nice.
I really enjoyed myself. I was impressed. I was really impressed. I thought that having the campsites off the main road right on the lake, those were awesome sites. I wish we could get in there next time we go.
Well, I tried getting in there. It was kind of impossible this year.
I got a solid pro. The vault toilets were all flushable actual toilets like you would
Yes.
have in your home.
That was very nice.
Yeah, that was very
I
nice.
think that was mainly because they were all on top of gigantic rocks.
Yeah.
I don't think they really had a choice, which was nice though.
I can't speak for the rest of the park, but the campground we were in, that's what they were, and that's it. Believe it or not, it's a pro when you don't have a trailer with a toilet or you're tenting. So, unfortunately, the weather, Saturday, it rained all day and all night, so that we didn't get to go on any hikes, which kind of sucked.
Yeah. And Dog Beach was really nice.
Oh yeah, Bruno loved Dog Beach. He was having a blast. Sent you off in the paddleboard. He made lots of friends. It's a nice Dog Beach, actually. Normally, Dog Beach is muddy and murky and rocky. It's not a nice beach at all, but it was quite nice. And the main beach, they have a tractor there with a big rake on the back, and it looked like they raked that every day with that tractor.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't notice. I think my biggest con was the fact that I was so close to the highway
Yes.
that you could very clearly hear the traffic and
Yes.
fall asleep, which I did not like.
We took Friday off. So Friday night, I had a hard time sleeping because you have all of those cottagers barreling up the 400 to get to the cottage in record speed. That's just the way it is on this highway. And a lot of those big trucks keep waking me up.
The transports, yeah.
Not just the transports, it's the guys like that have the dual exhaust on their truck and there's a hill there. So all night it was just like, bam, this huge truck just gunning it up that hill. So for pros and cons, that park was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed my time there. What about you?
Yeah, me too.
I loved all the little stuff that it had, all the little campsites up on rocks. It was great. Yeah, that'll about do it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed coming with us to 6 Mile Lake. We'll be off to Restool next, so make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell. And you know, if you know anything about 6 Mile Lake that we didn't mention, don't be afraid to throw a comment down below, just so everybody knows. Alright, well, thank you. Like, subscribe, share, yada yada yada. So until next time, my vacation days don't carry over. I intend on using them. I think you should too. Have a great day. Mosquitoes. We're in the same spot.